introduce myself. First, my name is Wendy Fournier. I am a proud board member of the Gottschall Autism Center, and I'm also the president of the National Autism Association. The Gottschall Autism Center is a work in progress with a very dedicated board of directors. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're trying to do with Gottschall Autism Center. First of all, the name is after, the center is named after Elaine Gottschall, who was a pioneering, probably the original mother warrior, I would say. Her daughter was very ill, and she kept fighting to get her well, and she did that through nutrition, and in the process taught thousands of people around the world. Toward the end of her life, she somehow magically appeared in the autism community, and although she was only with us for a short time before she passed away in 2005, Elaine literally led thousands, I mean untold numbers of children toward recovery and health, and we are very blessed to have known her. She was an incredible, amazing, funny, smart woman, and she's very missed. So based on Elaine's work, the Gottschall Autism Center acknowledges that autism is a biologically based, treatable medical disorder and provides innovative instruction in biomedical, nutritional, and parent-caregiver responses to autism. The Gottschall Autism Center seeks to establish an active, environmentally sound campus that will include a working organic farm. This cutting-edge facility will provide a centralized location for the center to address three major concerns of individuals with autism: treatment, education, employment, and housing. Parents and caregivers will be able to attend classes to learn about the latest advances in biomedical and nutritional-based treatments for autism. The organic farm setting will provide direct employment opportunities in a beautiful and healthy setting for adults with autism. In addition, staff will work with individuals to identify their talents and interests and connect them with suitable employers, both on campus and out in the community. Finally, the Gottschall Autism Center will include an on-site housing component that will be an option for individuals that are connected with the center and will provide all necessary support. So this is what we're working toward, and we're in our capital building phase. So if you have any rich uncles who would like to donate $1 million or $2 million for us, send them our way. We're looking for a nice piece of land where we can make this all happen, and we hope that it will become a reality very soon. But in the meantime, we want to start with the education phase of what the Gottschall Autism Center will provide to the community, and that's why we're here today. This conference today came to be with the support of Charlie and Desiree Winterhalter, who you're going to hear more about later from Pam, and also a grant that we received from the Ronald McDonald House Charities. And we're very grateful for their financial support to help us be here today. So we're here to talk about the belly, when the belly is the beast. And as an autism advocate, I talk to parents all day long and call me concerned about their child's behaviors, and you know, they're seeing red flags of what they think might be autism. And rather than discussing the A word, I always have two questions for them. And the first is, what does their poop look like? We are always discussing poop. And the second is, what do they eat? And the answer is always, well, my child is a very, very picky eater. And I think a lot of us as parents have all said that. And I will immediately jump into my spiel and I will tell them what their child eats. And I will say, okay, let me guess, your child eats chicken nuggets and French fries and goldfish crackers and Cheerios and macaroni and cheese and pizza and pasta. And they think I have some kind of magic ESP, you know? But they all eat the same things, and these things literally become toxic to our bodies. And if you have any question in your mind about, does what I put in my mouth affect my brain function, I will sit right there at the bar and pour you a few shots of tequila and we'll answer that question. It's true. So our first speaker today, we are so blessed to have her with us, Dr. Martha Herbert. She has been integral in really sort of changing the paradigm of autism even with our federal health agencies, NIH, CDC, working on a national level where, autism was believed to be this mysterious, genetic, untreatable mental illness, and that truly is not what it is. Autism is a whole body disorder, and this is finally being recognized even by our government agencies, which is a blessing, and in large part due to people like Dr. Herbert, who have been really drilling and educating our health agencies and NIH and letting them know what we're really seeing in these children. They're not mentally ill, they're physically sick. So let me tell you about Dr. Herbert. She is an assistant professor of neurology at Harvard Medical School, a pediatric neurologist at the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, a member of the MGH Center for Morphometric Analysis, and an affiliate of the Harvard-MIT MGH Martino Center for Biomedical Imaging. She's the director of the Transcend Research Program, which stands for Treatment, Research, and Neuroscience Evaluation of Neurodevelopmental Disorders. Dr. Herbert earned her medical degree at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons. Prior to her medical training, she obtained a doctoral degree at the University of California, Santa Cruz, studying evolution and development of learning processes in biology and culture in the history of consciousness program, and then did postdoctoral work in the philosophy and history of science. She trained in pediatrics at Cornell University Medical Center and neurology and child neurology at the Massachusetts General Hospital, where she has remained. She recently received the first Cure Autism Now Innovator Award and directs the Cure Autism Now Foundation's Brain Development Initiative. She's the co-chair of the Environmental Health Advisory Board of the Autism Society of America. Her research program includes studying what makes some autistic brains unusually large, how the parts of the brains are connected and coordinated with each other, and how we can develop measures sensitive to changes in brain function that could result from treatment interventions. To this end, she utilizes multimodal imaging techniques, including MRI, EEG, and MEG, is particularly interested in using imaging in coordination with clinical observation, metabolic biomarkers, and animal studies. In shedding light on the physiological changes or level of changes in autism and other neurodevelopmental disorders, and on potential domains of plasticity and targets for intervention. So I am very happy to ask Dr. Herbert to come up to the podium and speak to us today. Thank you so much for coming.
Listening to Wendy, I realized how time flies for a whole series of reasons. I really hadn't grasped that Elaine Gottschall died in 1955, and 2005, and I didn't get it that was that long. How did that happen? My God, I remember sitting with her, like a true life history. And also my biography is out of date. There is no more Cure Autism Now. They got swallowed up by Autism Speaks. And that isn't a recent award anymore. We got it in 2004.
I started the Harvard stuff.
Anyway, and then the other thing is, listening to you talk about the chicken nuggets, French fries, and it made me cry because I'm like, this has been going on and on and on. And it's really painful to be able to tell hundreds and thousands of people what their kids eat and what their food looks like. Because I do it too. And without even asking them, and people think you're some kind of clairvoyant.